What is going on, dudes? It's this Deadbolt here, bringing back some more trailer reactions, and today we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Super Bowl was yesterday, and I guess they released another trailer. I've heard a lot of people saying how sad this trailer is, so I'm kind of not ready for that. I don't like being sad, as you know, many people do, but I don't know. I don't know what to think. From the trailers I've seen so far, it looks like it's going to be, you know, a pretty good Guardians of the Galaxy movie like the rest of them. It seems like they're going to be exploring some more heavier themes, like a deeper look at Rocket and maybe Gamora, because they're still looking for her, I think. But yeah, that's about as much as I know. But right now, when does it come out, by the way? I completely forgot. May 5th, so it comes out when? In about 3 months, 2.5. I don't freaking know, like 3 months, I would say. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's see what this is all about.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians.
Groot still looks fucking weird.
Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back.
Sort of.
Total dick.
Oh, please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
Like, she's still dead. That's not her.
My sacred mission is to create the perfect society.
No.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just
Oh.
wanted things the way they are.
So the villain is the one that experimented on Rocket. Okay.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
Booster, or not Booster Gold. Adam Warlock. Okay. Got a better look at him.
We were always searching for a family
No.
until we
Cosmo.
found each other.
Are you ready for one last ride?
What the hell?
We'll all fly away together.
Into the forever and beautiful sky.
It still looks good. Like, my opinion on it hasn't changed. It still looks very, very good.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What?
Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Oh my god. Damn, do you think they're gonna have a freaking love triangle here? I never really thought about Nebula going with Peter Quill. But also, it's also pretty weird for him to keep trying to go after Gamora. I don't know. I feel like if I was in his shoes, I would be like, you know what? I think our time is done. Should probably move on. You know? Like, 'cause still, the woman you fell in love with is dead. This is just another version of her. But yeah, this movie does look pretty good. It's one of the few Marvel movies that I'm pretty excited about. Just because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, and, you know, they're the only ones that kind of get an excuse for being freaking hokey and comedic, you know? Because, you know, that's kind of already been their whole shtick since they've been introduced. So, you know, it's fine. And like, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies have had a history of balancing like heavy shit with comedy as well. Like, all of them have had their share of like comedy, and then like at the end they have like some really heavy like sad moment, like Groot dying or Yondu dying, and it looks like they have a good track record of it. So also, I like how the Guardians always get like captured. Like, there's always like a prison break scene in like every movie. Also, I still have no idea who this is exactly in the comics, but it looks like we're going to be getting his origin, judging by how he looks normal here, you know, but then you cut to like here, and he has like a weird face robot thing going on here. Like, they ripped his face off and they just put it on the robots or something, on some like RoboCop shit. Also, it's pretty weird seeing Rocket just as a raccoon, like as a normal regular baby raccoon. And if you look closely here, the villain guy, he still doesn't have his face grafted onto his face. That sounds so weird, but like, you know what I mean? He still looks regular here.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
Yeah, so that's like his motivation. He's using the guise of making things perfect to like justify his experiments. But like, what's his beef with the Guardians? Does he want to make them perfect? Like, what's going on? Or maybe Adam Warlock, that's where he comes in, because like he's supposed to be like a perfect being or whatever. Also, who's he fighting? Is that Drax? Is he fighting Drax? What the heck? I mean, granted, Drax fights everything, but like, I'm wondering how he's like holding his own against him. Like, wouldn't Adam Warlock like freaking vaporize him? Ooh, you know what I just thought of? What if they pull a freaking Rogue One here? Like, this is supposed to be like the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. What if everybody dies? You think they have the balls to do that? Like, come on now. Do you think? I would hope not. Just because I feel like Nebula, like, I don't know, I really like her character, and I hope she like I feel like she has a lot more character development to go through. Like, you know, she was like tortured by Thanos. She went from being a villain to being a sort of good guy. But it was like, you know, like, I know they're teasing like, I'm Peter Quill and Nebula, ha ha ha. But like, also, I hope she does find love someday. I feel like that would be a great arc for her. And, you know, I'm not really much for love story arcs in general, but I feel like that would be cool for her to have, just because of how like, just because of her like backstory, and like that would be like a way of seeing her learn to trust again. You know, because I'm guessing it would be hard for her to love when, you know, the person that called himself her father kind of tortured her and stuff. And as for Drax, I mean, I feel like he could die, just because where does his character go? He was supposed to like get his revenge killing Thanos, but Thanos doesn't exist anymore. So now he's just chilling, you know, like his arc is kind of over. And then Groot, I mean, he's just Groot. Did he ever have an arc, really? Like, Rocket, he's getting his in this movie, so you know he's up on the table. Peter Quill, I hope he just resolves his issues. I don't know. I honestly hope he just moves on. I don't really see him and Gamora getting back together, so I hope that's how his arc turns out. And I hope Gamora, I don't know, I don't really know what she's gonna do, honestly. Maybe she learns to accept being a guardian of the galaxy or whatever. But like, I don't know, man. This movie's pretty unpredictable, like the way it's gonna turn out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're greatly appreciated, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no